welcome to this video. So if you are still beginner with fractals, this is the only video that you need to start learning fractals. So one of the most important questions that a lot of people ask when it comes to trading fractals, from which low or which high I should start looking for the fractal. Should I pick the lowest low on the month, the lowest low on the year, and I start looking for fractals, or the lowest low for the day? All of this doesn't make any sense, okay? Because the right question that you should ask, how I trade each model when I locate it, not where I start. Because on the markets, every high and every low is a high probability place where you can find a fractal. So if I start from this low, I will find the fractal. If I start from this low, I will find the fractal. If I start from this high, also this high, I will find the fractal, okay? Everywhere there is a fractal. So it's not important what is this chart, what is this time frame, which timestamp is this one. All the charts are the same, the markets are fractals. So if we look to this area right here, we can see that the price was going down and then we have a retracement, so it was rescaled from here. This means that I'm trading right here a Y model from this high. At this high, I have a Y model. So I will take a copy. Now, here the right question, how I will scale it. I will scale it in this way. I will scale it like this. Why this one is a Y model? Why not, for example, this one right here? This is the right questions that you should ask as a beginner on fractals. So for this one, we'll scale the high with the high and then the low with the low in this way. So what we can expect the short position from this level to target this low right here. This is usually how we trade the Y model. So on this chart right here, we have another confirmation from the previous high. At this high, as we have said, this is a Y model. And from the previous high right here, we have an L in one direction model. So I will take a copy of the L in one direction model. And now the right question, why this one is an L in one direction model? How I will scale it? I should scale it to the up and to the downside on the same time, or just in one direction. So when I scale a copy of this fractal, I can see that the price should go to this level right here and then to the reject. So in this case, when I will execute the short using the Y model, I will not just take this level as a take profit. Now I have the ability to scale the take profit. And also from this level, I know that I will have another long position in this way. And this is my take profit. So already when the price is right here at this area, from this L in one direction, I know that this will be my entry later for the long or the reversal, and this will be my take profit in advance, okay? And then you can use the limit orders, and this is very helpful to control your psychology. So without locating this L in one direction right here, I will not have this risk to reward ratio, and also I will not have an idea about this long later. So from the other high right here, we have an L in one direction. From this high, we have a Y model. So now there is no other fractals for the moment. We just need to wait. Okay, right here another time, we can see that we have an L in one direction from this high. So as you can see, this high, there was a fractal. This high, there was another fractal. And also this high, there is another fractal. So this is an L in one direction. We need just to scale it the right way. The lows with the lows and the highs with the highs. So we are waiting for the price to go down and to develop this particular shape, and then we can take the long position. So it also confirms this L in one direction from this high. So always the fractals, they confirm each other, okay? They don't go in an opposite way. A fractal gives you a short and another fractal gives you a long on the same area. They confirm each other, okay? So right here, we reach this area, and as you can see, there is a self-similarity right here with this part. So now we'll think about the long position. Also the take a profit of this L in one direction from this high confirms the take a profit from the other one, okay? So everything works together. Now, after we have finished with all these fractals, we still have another one. Because if we focus, we'll see that the price was going down right here, and then we have a retracement. So what we'll find on the equilibrium area, right here, we'll find a Y model. So this is another Y model, now from this high. So I need just to scale it the right way. So this pullback was covered if you focus there. This pullback was covered, this one also was covered. We need just to fit the reference points together and the low with the low. So this pullback was covered, this one, and we have covered this particular shape. So what we can expect a short position now from this level right here, targeting this low right here. Okay, so always understand that we are still on the same time frame, we didn't change the time frame, and we still have all these fractals, okay? We have located 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth one right here. Now, we have another important thing at this high. From this high, we can see that we have this copy of this fractal. When I take this fractal and I scale it to the past in this way, I can see, or I can notice that it's self-similar to the previous wave. So, what does this mean? It means that all this wave right here was rescaled right here. So the price goes back to this low, so it will go back to this low. And it has confirmed the Y model right here, that we are going to break the low, this one right here exactly, okay? So we find the fifth fractal right here. So all the fractals always have the same direction, the same take a profit, and the same trade idea, okay? You can't have contrast using fractals when you trade them and you locate them the right way. So always on the same area, on the same time frame, on the same assets, we can have an infinity of fractals, okay? So as I told you at the beginning, the right question is how I understand these fractals, how I scale them, how I trade them, long position, a short position, it depends on the direction of the trend, and how I can compound them together so I can have more confirmation and a higher quality for my entries, and maybe I extend my take a profit like this case right here of the Y model and the L in one direction. So this is how fractals works. This is the right questions that you should ask, not from where I will start, but what I will do when I start.